told to calm down, you get told to breathe. It sounds like folk advice, and it is easy to dismiss. But there is a real mechanism underneath it, and once you know it, you can use breathing deliberately instead of hopefully. In the next few minutes, the nerve that connects your breath to your heart rate, while the exhale does the work, the pace that suits most people. 3 techniques worth knowing and the honest limits of all this. Your heart rate is not steady. It speeds up slightly as you breathe in and slows as you breathe out. That rhythm is normal and healthy, and it exists because the vagus nerve, the main line of your parasympathetic system, is more active during the exhale. This gives you a lever. You cannot decide to lower your heart rate directly, but you can change how you breathe, and heart rate follows. Slow breathing is the one voluntary route into an involuntary system. The single most useful detail: make the exhale longer than the inhale. 4 in, 6 out, 5 in, 7 out. The exact numbers matter less than the ratio. During a long, unhurried exhale, the vagal brake is at its strongest. Heart rate drifts down, and the body reads at a safety. Rushing the exhale or holding tension through it wastes the effect entirely. Breathe out through the mouth if that feels easier, and let the last part of the breath fall out rather than pushing it. Effort belongs to the inhale, not the exhale. Most of the research on slow breathing clusters around 5 to 7 breaths a minute, much slower than the 12 to 16 most people breathe at rest. Around 6 is a reasonable target. That is roughly a 5-second inhale and a 5-second exhale, or 4 in and 6 out. At this pace, the rise and fall of heart rate lines up with the breath, and many people find the calming effect strongest here. Do not force volume. This is slow breathing, not deep breathing. Taking huge breaths at a slow pace makes people lightheaded and defeats the purpose. Box breathing: 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. Equal in structure, it suits people who like counting and works well before stressful tasks rather than during one. 4, 7, 8. Inhale 4, hold 7, exhale 8. A long exhale ratio, popular for winding down at night. If the holds feel like a struggle, shorten everything and keep the proportions. The physiological sigh: 2 inhales through the nose, the second short and stacked on top of the first, then a long slow exhale. 2 or 3 of these are unusually fast, taking the edge off acute stress. In a real spike, breathing often goes fast and shallow. Blowing off carbon dioxide too quickly is what produces the tingling hands, dizziness, and chest tightness, symptoms that feel alarming and make the anxiety worse. Slowing down reverses that loop. Long exhales, no big gulps of air, no rush. Aim to feel slightly less air, hungry rather than perfectly calm. The calm arrives after the loop breaks, not before. Breathing techniques are a real physiological lever, not a treatment. Evidence supports modest short-term reductions in anxiety and arousal. They are not a substitute for therapy or medication where those are needed. If anxiety is persistent, interferes with work or relationships, or comes with panic attacks, talk to a professional. And if breathlessness comes without anxiety, or with chest pain, that is a medical question, not a breathing exercise. I built a small app for the practice itself, Calm Breath. It paces the inhale, hold, and exhale visually so you are not counting, includes the patterns from this video, and gets out of the way. No ads, no subscription, no account. Buy once, keep it. The link is in the description. Start with 4 in and 6 out, 5 minutes once a day for a week. Notice whether the evenings feel different. That is the honest way to test it.